This is today's AEW Dynamite full show results video, which happened at Kia Forum in Los Angeles, California, and the show started with a match between Jon Moxley vs Hangman Adam Page, and the result of this match was Adam Hangman Page defeated Jon Moxley by pinfall after hitting the buckshot lariat finishing move. After the commercial break, Tony Schiavone is in the ring and he introduces his guest. This time, it was returning Adam Cole. He says the past few months he had shoulder issues and two back-to-back, very serious head injuries. He says he was really scared and saw doctors multiple times a week, and waking up in the middle of the night and freaking out Britt Baker while pacing and dealing with headaches, vomiting in cars, etc. Adam says the bad news isn't for him, he says with a dead serious look in his eyes. He says the bad news is for the AEW locker room because Adam Cole is back. He tells everyone to remember this day, as it's the day the new Adam Cole was born. He says in Adam Cole who will make a promise one day, no matter how long it takes, only one man will be on top of the mountain in All Elite Wrestling. And Los Angeles, his name, he concludes, letting the fans chant, Adam Cole Baby, as his exclamation point to an excellent return promo. Then we saw a tag team match between Big Bill and Lee Moriarty vs Hook and Jungle Boy Jack Perry, and the result of this match was Jungle Hook defeated Big Bill and Lee Moriarty by submission when Jungle Boy locks Moriarty in the snare trap, and Moriarty taps out. The next match happened between Bryan Danielson vs Konosuke Takeshita, and the result of this match was Bryan Danielson defeated Konosuke Takeshita by label lock submission. Then we shoot backstage where Renee Paquette is standing by with Juice Robinson, and she asks what he's doing back in AEW. He says he's here to kick ass and win championships, and with that in mind, he issues a challenge to Darby Allin for a TNT title showdown on AEW Rampage this Friday night. Then we saw a women's tag team match between Toni Storm and Soraya vs Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, and the result of this match was Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter defeated Toni Storm and Soraya by pinfall. Then Jericho Appreciation Society comes into the ring, and Jericho said Ricky Stark's experiment is over, and he also touts sending Action Andretti back to the minors. Ricky Starks and Action Andretti confronted the Jericho Appreciation Society, and Andretti mocks Guevara for not being able to control his woman, Tay Mello. Starks tells Jericho to move his wide body to the side and then brings up the goofy ball with the purple helmet, Hager. He brings up how he was a top college athlete until he hooked up with Jericho and now he's a village idiot. He says he's offering Starks and Hager in one-on-one action next week on Dynamite. Hager responds by saying he likes his purple hat, and he brings up being a professional MMA fighter, and the segment ends when Starks tells him he's gonna help him with his speech impediment and claims he'll be sharing the ring with someone next week who is absolute. In the main event of the show, we saw the final match of the Best of 7 series between Death Triangle vs The Elite for the AEW Tag Team Championship, and it was a ladder match, and the result of this match was The Elite won the match, an AEW Tag Team Championship, when Kenny Omega climbed on the ladder and pulled the title, and The Elite started celebrating, and the show goes off air.